I just hopped on an airport? Oh, I keep peeking. Let me turn down my mic a little. Okay. You what? You're at an airport? What the heck? Well, I hope you had a good time. Go. Me go. Right. Okay, let's change the stream title. Mission Brief Mondays.
Pew.
Okay. He's bringing the milk to YouTube chat. Hey, YouTube. You guys, it's not members only this time, right? It's not members only? Welcome to the community. Thank you, Lavender. I appreciate that. All right. Okay, it's setting up. Hi, Axie. Hi. I'm still setting up just a little bit. I'm combing through the last few things just to make sure that like everything is good to go. I think I got all my nice photos. Okay, hold on. It's not members only? That's good. That's good. Okay. If you are new to Lord perish. Bum, bum, bum.
Pew.
Anna, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate that. Thank you. Dun, dun, na, 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 na. I'm trying to... Chef Bandana. I don't know how else to describe it. Oh man. I'm trying to find it so bad. Oh, this is the closest thing I could get. Okay. I'm gonna get an image of this. You're gonna think I'm so silly.
Pew.
It's fine.
Pew.
It's fine. Yeah. Order, send this to the back. Okay. And then wait. I need to turn this up. This is too slow. I need some hype music. Is this hype enough?
Pew.
Oh yeah. We're getting copyright struck today. Let's go. Monetization? Fuck it. Where's the Kahoot music? I know, right? Speedrun demonetization. Oh yeah. Sometimes, some days, you just gotta wake up and say fuck it. You know? Some days, when we start, we just gotta be like, hey, I'm an indie streamer. I don't have to follow copyright laws. Fucking sue me, all right? It's fine. It's fine. I'm allergic to money anyway. Okay. I'm checking my carbon evenings. Da-da, bum, 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 bum. Well, it's Mission Brief Mondays. It's a very special Mission Brief Monday today. Yeah, I'll just leave this open for a bit while I fully set up. Okay. And rhymes. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, you guys are really gonna enjoy this. I think you're gonna have a lot of fun today. I'm just prepping a little bit more, just to make sure everything is okay. But I think you're gonna really enjoy it. Okay. If you haven't realized already, you know what? No. I'm just gonna do the last minute prep. Okay, 5 minutes. I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna surprise you guys. Okay. All right, 5 minutes. We're locking in. I'm shutting up. Hi, hello, hi everyone. It's so nice to see you all. YouTube, you're good too, right? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. You know, I'm not gonna mute. I'm just gonna let you listen to me ramble. Oh, I'm so funny. I'm so sorry. I think this.
To my dad said they cut you out my life like it was surgery. Pew. I don't wanna be spiteful, but you someone I got spite for, and I know it ain't right, but all you ever did was do me wrong. So I hope you go broke and your iPhone breaks and your ex shows up at your next first date and your car gets towed, so you show up late to your shitty ass job. Hope you have a bad day. Hope you lose your keys and you get locked out, and when things are looking up, hope it all goes south. Never gave a fuck when I open my mouth. I got nothing else to say except have a bad day.
Okay. I think. Oh. Oh my god. Ooh.
Pew.
Okay. Do I have a good setup? Okay. I think I do. I think we're good. I almost forgot to do my schedule. Let me put that in as well. Any other announcements? We're doomed. Guys, stop saying we're doomed. It's gonna be totally fine. It's gonna be totally fine. Stop. It's okay. It's okay. There's nothing to worry about. Carbon is super on top of things, okay? Okay, very on top of things. So on top of things. Close enough. This is close enough. We can talk about a few things. Okay. Yep. All right. Are we gonna bang out to music the entire time? Thoughts. Do we bang out to music like this, or do we play the non-copyright music? I don't know. We can be a little silly today. It's a special day. For me, anyway. And for you, too. Hopefully. American Pie. Do. Okay. Oh my gosh, this text is awful. Depends on if you want money. I'm okay without. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. Probably. Right? Wow. Hello! Hi! Hi, guys. Hi. 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 Do you guys miss me? Do you guys miss me? Hi. Hello. 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 Or hello. 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 Man, today's a good day. It's not a good day. It's your last day of summer. Well, I hope you enjoy it here with me. Yeah, maybe. Hi. When do I not miss you? Oh my gosh. It's not the Patrick SpongeBob meme where it's like, what do you do when I'm gone? I just wait for you to come back. Hi, Carbon. Hello, Butter Bacon Burger. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Oh my gosh. Okay, Buffy, also thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate it. Anyone else I missed? Okay, good. I just want to make sure I get all the subs, okay? Welcome, everyone. Let me see. Maybe the music is a little banging. It's too banging. Now it's too banging. Something less banging. Is this less banging? Okay. You know what? We are too banging right now. We are banging it up too much. We need some BGM in the background while I yap. Okay. Yes. This is too bang. We can go back to it. We can go back to the groovy music in a sec. Let's see. You heard your name and then jumped. It's okay. It's totally fine. Let me see. Ooh. What about this? Is this better? No, this is not the right. No, that's not the right energy. That's not the right energy.
Mistaken friend just
okay.
Subscribed.
Oh, thank you, Mistaken Friend. Hello. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Very much. Okay. I'm looking. Where did I put it? Oh my god, I didn't put it. Oh no. Stop. Oh! How about this? No, that's overused. Okay. Yes. This is the right vibe. No. See? We're good. Yeah, this is exactly what I needed. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Cute vibes. Yes, cute. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome in to Mission Brief Mondays. Hi everyone. Every Monday, I give you guys a little brief update on my life, what's going on, and I make any like a community announcements as need be. Yeah. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Okay, good. Music, okay? Not too loud. Yeah. Everyone settled in. You're good. Okay. You're so cute. You guys are so cute. Alrighty. So normally I prepare like this little PowerPoint for you guys and then like show you, like present things. But today is a very special day. I'm gonna get through a few announcements first, and then I'll show you the special thing. I'll show you. The music is fucking amazing. Okay, you guys are so cute. Okay, I'm gonna show you some announcements, some like brief community things, and then I can get to the really cool stuff, okay, that I've been really hyped to show you. Okay, I had to clear it with my oh goodness, I guess I should tell you about this, huh? I guess I have to tell you about this now. I didn't make a slide for it, but I did get a Mane-san. So I have a very sweet manager. Their name is Alice. They're very amazing, and they've been helping me out a lot. So I've just been like getting them set up. So they're just starting, and they've already been introduced to the mods, and the mods are like, oh yay, someone to help humble Carbon. So it's been very helpful, actually, genuinely super helpful. And I'm really excited. Yeah, special announcements. Yeah, kind of. So I do have a Mane-san now, and they're helping me with the birthday launch. So if you don't know, oh gosh, next week I will be sending out birthday merch stuff, and oh shit, I should have said that. We're doing birthday things, and I'm gonna celebrate it. Okay. Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's some fun surprises and stuff like that. Yeah, Mane-san is very sweet. Their name is Alice. They're very awesome. I am still getting them like all up to speed, and I'm making, guys, I made a project tracker of like what I'm working on, and it's so bad. I feel so corporate. It's like I set up like projects, and then I set up tasks that are associated with the projects, and then each project, like a project, for example, is like a birthday merch launch, right? Or like birthday collab streams, you know? I also have assigned like timelines for these, and then I also made I assigned them for epics, for like objectives. So it's like the full project management like pipeline. I even have sprints because they like are broken. The work is broken up into 2-week blocks. So I'm just like, what am I? Am I like, this is crazy. He's clocking into his 9 to 5. There's gonna be lanyards next. It's okay. The problem is, some things corporate America got right. And one of the things that I think they got right was putting work into 2-week time block sprints, and then also making each task modular and like individually accessible. Okay, like I don't know, that they did a pretty good job with that, so I'm gonna continue using it. I feel a little weird where it's just like, hey, I've been doing this from my 9 to 5. This is like how we do project management at like in aerospace and tech and like pretty much everywhere that's not academia. And it's like, oh god, I'm a monster. I mean, if you want to get things done, planning it out helps a lot. I know. I want to get things done, so that's why it's important to me. So I'm doing it. I'm gonna go get the things done. All right? Yeah, it's just effective. Yes, it is. It is. Okay. So I am doing that. My Manny-san, not Kun. I forget the Japanese abbreviations, but Manny is helping me with that. Yep. Okay. That said, I have some fun things this week. This week has been poppin'. Mayonnaise. Stop. They're not mayonnaise. This week is poppin'. Let me show you the schedule. Boom. Did not update. It fucking didn't. Okay. So it doesn't update until okay. Cool beans. There we go. This is the schedule. Also, throwback to this art. You might see why in a bit. we are doing Mission Brief Mondays right now. You're sitting here. This is what I've been up to. Tomorrow we do co-working. We're trying to do co-working every Tuesday, so it's going to be the second day ever of co-working, second week ever of co-working. So I'm really excited to that. We'll just stream in the Discord. So if you haven't joined the Discord server already, please join it. It's discord.gg/carbonvt, and then you'll be brought up to the thing. So, or you can click the link. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. And then on the 26th, we still haven't done the Otakon panel, and I really want to do that. So I'm gonna make sure everything's researched, do it, and then I'll probably upload that as a YouTube video too. So I'm gonna do some big science yaps. I really need to do the anime science yaps. And then the past week, while I've been busy, China has been like on the crazy grind set. Like, they just had their first ever reusable rocket, where instead of trying to land on a pad like perfectly with rocket thrusters, they use a bunch of tensioned cables and then they grab the rocket with a net. They catch their rockets with nets in China. Isn't that crazy? Like, what? So I wanted to like do a deep dive on that and then present it to you guys. Also, they just hosted their robot Olympics. Like, they hosted a robot Olympics where they had robots compete against each other and like run track. And okay. One of the things that I'm trying to move away from is I'm trying to move away from just reacting on stream. I want to be able to do like a bunch of research and like prep ahead of time and then present to you as like an informed scientist on stream, okay? So I'm gonna give myself some time. I'm gonna watch some videos. I'm gonna read some docs. It's probably gonna be in Chinese, so I'm gonna have to use some Google Translate, get that all set up, and then I'll show you. And then I'll be like, here's what China's been up to. Because I'm very curious. Also, Bilibili is out now too. Like, it's there's a globalized version for overseas creators to make accounts on Bilibili. I'm a little worried though about that. I've heard that the Chinese audience can be a little aggro sometimes, but maybe we give it a shot. Who knows? Who knows? We're gonna manifest our inner Niaudi. Yeah, I guess we will be Niaudi. I think you've seen those clips. Have you seen them? Have you seen the robot clips where the robots are racing each other and they have their ooh arms where their arms are swinging back and forth in order to run faster? It's really silly. I do think that it's kind of cheating though. The ooh arm swing is using like a gyroscopic effect for stabilization. That's why they're doing it. Oh my gosh. That's a short right there. I need to record a short explaining why they do the anime ooh arms. You know what? Wait. Hold on. I bet I can find it on Twitter. Hold on. Let me show you. I'm gonna look it up and pull it up. Robot race. China. Robot Olympics. Olympics. Dun dun. Do. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this robot go. Look at him go. Look at him run. Dun, 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 dun. Oh! What? Hold on. What the? He's running. He hits this. This is when you play Fatality. Oh my. Wow, Robot Olympics are getting a little gruesome, huh? Damn, they get a little brutal, don't they? Somebody give that bot ibuprofen? I know, right? Okay. Wait, this is the one I wanted to show you. Here it is. This is the one I wanted to show you. Okay, check it out.
这是第二届人形机器人大赛 400米小型组的决赛。刚一出发，第二赛道的机器人出现了问题，摔在了赛道上。此时场上靠外道的3台机器人。
Look at, do you see that? Do you see the little ooh anime robot strat? They're like swinging their arms back and forth. And this one's not. but the ones that are swinging their arms back and forth are doing much better, right? Right. Okay. The reason why this works, if you watch them run, it's because they're using they're using centrifugal force to stabilize their upper body of the robot. It's like it's how gyroscopes, when you try to bend them, you feel like a normal force pushing them back, right? And you see when they're running, they're not running in a straight line. They're running like zigzaggy like this. And the reason is because it helps with stabilization, especially for bipedal movement, right? So you can see them. See, they're doing like the wave back and forth. That's how they do it. All of them are doing the little wave, right? Like, and they're swinging wildly. That's the strat. The most efficient robot strat is to be an anime girl, go wah! and then go back and forth like that. Oh, this was. Is this one gonna fall? It's kind of lit.
3道的机器人在往上赶，但是4道的机器人稳住了节奏。最后拿到第1名的是5道的机器。
So cute, so cute. Have you seen the bot fight night from Open Sauce? I've not. Is there one? Oh, that'd be really cool. I should look at that. Guys, if we had water balloons and crop tops, we could tap into an untouched market. Are you serious? You want to put Robot Buva on this? You guys are crazy. You're crazy. I love this shot though. It's really fun. Look at this dead robot at the beginning. Like right at the beginning here. Like I'll play it again. You can see the robot fall right at the start. Look at him go. He's going. And he's just spazzing out. And then at the end you can see it. No, not the zoom in. Don't zoom into the body. So yeah, we're gonna be covering we'll cover that on Thursday, this Thursday. Why did they zoom it? Because it's hilarious. What do you mean why? What do you mean why? I love that they zoomed in. It's 10 out of 10. I love it. Amazing content, 10 out of 10. Would watch again, right? So yeah, I'm really excited to do that, and it'll be a really fun stream. So we'll do that on Thursday. Wednesday we're gonna do the like Otakon Otakon panel presentation. So we'll do some more science apps, and hopefully both of those I can actually turn to YouTube videos and stuff like that. Okay, so here's the surprise for Mission Brief Mondays and why it's kind of derailed today. Let me drink some water. Boom! Hey guys! I secretly went to Korea recently. I've been in Korea for the past couple days, and I'm back. Yeah, and I took a bunch of photos to show you. I know this kind of wild, but yeah. Yo, why? I mean, someone in Korea that I knew like offered to bring me on and translate for me and like show me around the city, and I was just like, you know what? I'm down. So some of you have seen that I got a color analysis done. I did do the color analysis in Korea. Yeah, so secretly, well, I didn't want to tell you guys I was there in Korea while I was there, but now I can tell you. I'm done now. That was very Korean of you, actually. Really? Someone you knew? How good do you know each other? Well, I met them. I know them very well. Kind of, not really. It was multiple people. There's also some Korean VTubers that I had the chance to say hi to. So yay. Yeah. Don't read into it too much, okay? Don't read into it too much. Anyway, yeah, I went to Korea. It was really cool. It was really fun. I tried a bunch of food that I've never had before. I got my nails done. I got these like fancy chrome nails. Yeah, I want to mix it up. I got chrome nails on one hand and I got black nails on the other hand. and I also did a crazy amount of nightlife, you know, that was really fun. I went clothes shopping. I did the whole shebang, okay? So now you have an I Love Seoul shirt. I thought about it. Thankfully. So this time around, I did not lose my luggage abroad. In the past that's happened. This time, I got my whole suitcase. Even though okay. So when I showed up to Korea, I had my carry-on, and inside my carry-on, I had 3 pairs of underwear, 1 shirt, and 1 pants. Okay? And that's it. All right? And I was just like, I will buy all the clothes in Korea. I'm just gonna go with the bare essentials, and I'm just gonna get dressed in Korea. I have faith. And I came in with an empty checked-in bag. Like when I handed it to the counter lady, the person who was like checking me in, they were like, "Oh, wow," and they said something in kilos, and I was just like, I don't know what that means. I'm too American for this. But they were surprised by how light it was. No socks. Okay, I brought 2 pairs of socks. That's all he owed. Stop. I owed more underwear than that. Rogue Banana, hello. I went to a costume party. Oh, and someone said you're a turtle. What? I don't get the joke. I'm too small brain for this. I'm actually illiterate now. Please do laundry before wearing them.
Pew.
Anyway.
Pew.
Anyway, I got a bunch of clothes in Korea. I just want a bunch of can you guys buy me laundry? Buy me underwear? It's okay. I can get my own underwear. That would be so crazy. Imagine if I added that on Throne. Be like, you can buy carbon underwear here. Yeah, that'd be a little too much. I promise you I'm fine. I promise you it's okay. Yeah. And yeah, I flew over to Korea, which was really cool and really fun. It was really awesome. And I didn't realize how many like small islands there were, and also okay, in the plane I got a window seat inside the plane so I could stare outside the window like a freaking dweeb. Okay, I highly recommend, if you're ever traveling somewhere that's really far away, or you're like going to a new country, highly recommend you get a window seat so that you can stare out and look at the city from above. And you can see like the how do I describe it? The local foliage, the local trees were very different. They're a lot bushier and greener and way more dense. So that was really interesting to see. And you can see off in the distance too, like very far off in the distance, you can see all the skyscrapers. So I was just like, whoa, that's crazy. And it was really fun. Yeah. And so yes, I did the sneaky Korea trip. I flew over, and the first thing I did when I landed in Korea was I forgot to eat. So I immediately got some food. I got some snacks. There was a Kobini store, and I found my favorite candy. Ever, which was the Nerds gummy clusters, and they were in Korean, and I thought that was really cute. So I grabbed some Nerd gummy clusters. I love the packaging. I was just like, whoa, look at that. And then I also never had banana milk. People recommended me to try out the banana milk here, and I was like, oh, sure, I guess I'll give it a go. And it was super yummy. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It actually slaps. Banana milk freaking slaps. And I love the little straw that it goes with it. And then they have like sugar-free versions that basically taste the same. So I got the sugar version, I got the sugar-free version, and I'm like, whoa, these taste like pretty much, these are like, damn. The Koreans have like their diet foods like locked in. And then I also got a really janky airport bulgogi. So I had a bunch of lactose pills, so I'm lactose intolerant. Normally, if I drink milk and have any kind or eat cheese, my tummy has an uh-oh moment. It produces a lot of gas, and then I have to stay in the bathroom for like 30 minutes, okay? But through the power of modern science, I came armed for this trip with so much lactate. I have these pills, these special pills that are basically the protein that digests lactose, beta galactase, and it breaks the lactose into 2 glucose molecules for me, and then I can digest sugar just like anyone else, you know, like I'm not insulin deprived. Okay, so all I need is that protein thing to digest the lactose for me, and then I'm good. So I'm basically taking pill form of the protein. So I just take it with every meal, and then I feel no effects of the lactose, which is great. So I had a ton of that for the Korea trip. Apparently when you use banana milk as creamer for coffee, it slaps. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I should give that a go, really, genuinely. It's quite good. So yeah, never had it, sadly. The lactose, I hear that it's not common in Asia, which is crazy because I know Asians have a high concentration of like lactose intolerance. So I'm like, why is this not more popular? Because lactose, Lactaid, the pills that you can get from it are amazing. Like 10 out of 10 science. I'm super happy with it. So yeah, I had my banana milk. It was really yummy. I had some nerds clusters. I had my jank Bulgogi airport food, which was not that good. Okay, by the way, it's like okay. That said, I did find out. Oh my gosh, the very first thing that happened when I landed in Korea was I was shocked that they have these charging pads. These are magnetic chargers for your phone. And I was like, whoa, this is a crazy sci-fi accessory, like sci-fi society. Like this is insane tech, okay? So I was like really amazed. And then I was less amazed when I found out this country is ruled by Samsung. There's no Apple Pay. I can't buy anything because I don't have like the Google Samsung shit. And I'm just like, oh no. Yeah. So I went to the currency counter and I got a bunch of cash and I was like, okay, time to use cash. It's actually quite rare, especially in more modern cities in America, to use cash for your purchases. So it was quite interesting for me to like get a ton of Korean cash. Yeah. Rise up Samsung. I know. Don't piss off the shovels. That's why you have physical cards. Okay, I did bring one physical card, but the physical card I did bring was just like, hey, what are you doing here? Why are you trying to use your card in a foreign country? We better lock that shit down, and then shut down on me. So yeah. Also, another thing you should worry about if you suddenly travel randomly to another country, your bank might freak out and be like, are you who you say you are? Did you not let your bank know? It was a last minute trip. Okay. It was very last minute. Yeah, it was very last minute. It was it was not planned. Also, did I do any research? No research whatsoever. I just showed up. I literally booked the flight, showed up, and then my friend was just like, all right, I'll take care of everything. We'll just like tow you around. And I was like, okay. So, yeah. No idea what I was doing. Couldn't speak the language, by the way. All I can say is, 안녕하세요. And then that's it. That's the only word I can say. Oh, I'm so fucking... it was so bad, guys. It was so bad. But I had a lot of fun. Also, there's been some Korean VTubers popping off recently, and I gotta say, like, they're pretty. They look pretty good. I was like very jealous of their toggles and art. Wait, can I show you? Like, hold on. do I have? Where's that clip that I wanted to pull? Maybe I just show you this one. Maybe I just show you this one. Yeah, this guy. I've been seeing this guy all over my Twitter. Where's his emote? I want to see the emote that he does. It's so good. There's like, it's so good. Is he tagged? Oh! Where's that expression that I want to see? Gosh, there's like this cute expression that he has. Oh, where's that viral clip? I need to see that viral clip. Damn. Damn, he doesn't have it. Anyway, yeah, I've been kind of it's a very Korean time in my life, I guess. Yeah, the smiling yeah one. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I would love that for a 2.0. I should investigate. The Korean VTuber tech is next level. Kuro, he's been all over my feed. Oh, he's Kuro, like a cat. Ah, I see. Makes sense. Sorry, Carmen, but you'll never be as hot as him. All right. I'd like to see him do some rocket science, okay? You wanna go band for band? Let's go. All right, we can compare. I don't know. We can compare grade point averages. All right. He doesn't need to do rocket science. He's hot. Okay. Damn. Pretty privilege strikes again. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm a chud. Oh boy. At least he washes his underwear. You're not supposed to wash astronaut suits, okay? Astronaut suits are no wash. They're dry clean only. Actually, I don't think they're dry clean. You just have to deal with the stank. All right, okay. Yeah. Anyway, the chargers and stuff. I was like, okay, this is really cool. But then when I found out that there was no Apple Pay, and then also, what is this monstrosity? I had to get a universal adapter and then plug in my phone charger into the hotel wall. It was like sliding because of how much weight there was on it. This was like, okay, wow, maybe I'm not in a future society. Maybe things are jank. But also, turns out it was me. Turns out it was a user error. Turns out that it actually is future society because each of these adapters in here, they actually are their own universal adapters. So I could just plug it in directly. And I was a fool and I didn't realize until the very last day. So yeah, failed. Maybe my expectations are too low. I know it. And by the time I realized, I had like this thing, the metal prongs in this one right here were kind of bent. Anyway, I also went to a bunch of tourist traps. I also found there's this, okay, I did not go in here, but I was really tempted. There was a Korean made cafe. I've heard of like Japanese made cafes, but there was a Korean one and it was just like, we love foreigners. And I was just like, oh my God, that's me. And I'm just like, if I go here, they're gonna fucking take all my money. They're gonna take all my money for sure, guaranteed. So I ended up not going, mostly because I was actually too busy. But I was very tempted. I like looked at my friends and I was just like, can we go? And they're like, no, Carbon. I'm like, please. I also tried out some random street vendor stuff. And I was looking around the shops too. It was just a fun time. Oh, I had some coffee as well. I like tried different types of coffee. Oh, I wish I took some more photos. I wish I took more photos. Yeah. Oh, one thing that I will note here. Let me go. I should go back to the beginning. This one right here. Yeah, this image. I think. This one? No, this one. Okay. Some people say that, oh, when you go, have you seen those American TikToks where someone goes to Korea and they're like, wow, no one looks like my K-pop idols, like, or like K-drama stars. Like, what's happening? That's so disappointing, you know? Like, the average person is like completely chopped, you know, and media only portrays the hottest people. All right. I'm here to tell you right now, that's fucking false. That's cap. Everyone there is actually hot. They're as attractive as they look in the K-dramas. Like, on average, that's just the average person. They're just like that. And everyone who's like making those like videos showing like chopped dudes being like, oh no, they're not actually attractive. They're so wrong. They're so wrong. This country, I'm not like overweight, okay? I'm not that chud. Okay, but going here makes me feel like a chud. This is like, holy, my mental health would tank. All right, like if I lived here in this country, I'd be like, oh my god, I don't want to leave the house. Like, it is like every single person, even if they're going out for groceries, is dressed head to toe, full fitted out. And also, I didn't realize plastic surgery here is like super normalized. I was talking to one of my friends who were like introducing me to other people and like explaining the culture to me. They're like, yeah, I've had operations done on me. My friends have too, like both genders, like it's both sexes, everyone does it. Yeah. Don't trust. Most of them are plastic surgery. Yeah. Most of them do have plastic surgery done. I think that's fine. But I will say one thing that did make me sad was hearing my friend talk about like their body insecurities here, mainly because in Korea the beauty standards are so high. Not high. They have a very narrow definition of beauty. And the way people treat you if you fall outside of that is harsh. So there's a high push to conform, and so a lot of people get plastic surgery. A lot of people dress kind of similarly. Also, brand names are such a big thing. Oh my gosh, the amount I've never seen in my entire life. I've never seen so many $2,000 aluminum Rimowa like suitcases ever. Like, people at the airport of in Incheon. I can't even say sorry, I'm so American. The main airport in Seoul. I saw more $2,000 suitcases than I've ever seen in my entire life. I saw more suitcases there than in the freaking store. And I'm like, there's no way these people can afford such expensive luggage things for like, I don't know, it's crazy. But I realized that I think brand signaling matters a lot more here. So I'd see these people like head to toe geared out in like Louis Vuitton or Gucci gear, and I'm just like, damn, actually nuts. And I'm out here in my like Costco t-shirt. Yeah. So I'm never going to Korea. I have enough self-esteem issues as is. I'd say, okay, as a guy, going to Korea is not as bad as I think if you're a woman. Thankfully actually, let me think about it. Were there? No. Okay. Actually, I guess it's true for both men and women. All the clothes in Korea, one size. Most of them are just one size. So they do not sell larges or like smalls of most things, especially for like dresses and stuff like that. So if you don't fit within like a very narrow archetype, clothes shopping can be very difficult. So I think I recommend, if you do plan a trip like this, make sure that you tune your expectations. So if you're on the larger side, which is totally fine, by the way, just understand that you'll have to go to like specialty stores, which they do have. Like they do have specialty stores, and their clothes there are very nice. But don't expect that you can just like walk down the street and like walk in and grab random dresses off the rack or shirts and stuff like that. Even for me, like a lot of the stuff I was like, oh, will I fit this? I don't know. And I felt very chud sometimes. That or look up stores ahead of time. Yeah, I kind of like winged it a lot. I just went into a bunch of stores, which was fun. I did get some really good fits. I did get some very good fits. Oh, nice hair. Thank you. Okay. What was I gonna show you? Boop 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 boop. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I show you snacks. I show you this. I show you the tourist traps. Oh, speaking of tall stores, you're talking about the big tall stores. I have never been so scared of Korean chaebols, because let me make sure that this video is okay to show. Okay, it is. Okay, I need to show you this. Are you ready? This is at the base of one of many skyscrapers. There are super massive department stores everywhere. Look at this. Do you see how big that is? It's actually insane. Here, let me turn the quality. It was this, there were like 20 of these. And all of this, most of this is just shopping. And I was so shocked, okay? I've been to every large city in America, and we don't have this anywhere. And when I was telling this to my Korean friend who was showing me around, they were like, Carbon, you make it sound like you live in a third world country. And I'm like, I mean, hey, you know, I'm sorry. In America, we have a lot of land, so we don't have to build straight up like this. Like, this is nuts. This is just a department store. Like, it's crazy. Not only that, inside the department store is a freaking adventure park. Like, inside this mall, this super mall, there was like a mini Disneyland. Like, imagine having a mini tiny Disneyland inside your mall. Like, it was crazy. It was actually shocking. I was like, how does it all fit? Because it's massive. It fits because it's gigantic. Also, while I was in this mall, I was like going around, you know, exploring all that stuff. I spent so long in the mall that I wanted to go on my own for a little, so I was like looking around, and I got freaking lost in a like 20-floor mall. All right, I did not know where I was. I saw so many stores. Mind you, Google Maps doesn't exist here. Okay, if you come here and you're like, oh, I'm gonna use Google Maps or Apple Maps, get fucked. I found out the hard way that the only like map system that works is like Navier something maps. Like there's like a new special Korean map system that works, and they have like a blog post there for reviews. And so when I went there, I did not know where I was, and I got lost very quickly. And then I very quickly realized that I had skipped breakfast this day, and the only thing that I had was banana milk and a coffee. And I was just like, okay. So I had to detour even more, and I had to navigate to find some food. And I was alone, did not speak the language, and multiple people were coming up to me and speaking Korean. And they were like salespeople at the department store being like, hello, here, and they like show me perfume, or they like show me samples, and I'm like staring blankly. I'm just like looking at them being like, 안녕하세요. One time I went up to them and I said American burger. So it was I was struggling, and it got to the point where I put on AirPods. Like I brought AirPods to like bob out to some music, and yeah, I threw on some AirPods to pretend, hey, instead of me being a idiot foreigner who can't speak the language, now I'm just a really busy foreigner, and I got better places to be. I got like things to listen to. You know, you can't talk to me, so that helped out a lot. So LARPing and putting on the AirPods, great. Why didn't you learn Korean to say you don't know Korean? I should have done that. I really should have. Instead, I just put on AirPods and I walked around until my tummy rumbled and I tried to smell my way to food. And then at one point, I found out that the mall had free Wi-Fi, which was great. So I logged into the free Wi-Fi, installed the Wi-Fi, Google translated a wall and found out where the food cafeteria floor was, and then I went to the cafeteria floor, and then I got myself some struggle food. I got myself struggle sushi. This is my struggle sushi. Very yummy, by the way. I got the sushi because I was super hungry, so I got a Coke. I got some sushi and inari. Sorry, I got some inari. My bad. Yeah. Bro showed up for color analysis, a fabric check, and to disrespect the locals. I didn't mean to disrespect the locals, all right? I will say I definitely disrespected the cashier here because they tried to speak to me in Korean and I could not speak Korean. And I tried to buy the sushi, this inari, by pointing at it, but they didn't get what I was pointing at. And I just like kept gesturing wildly, and I was just like doing charades until they finally got it. They would just hold up different trays of inari and be like, "Do you want this one? Do you want this one?" And then I'm like, "This one," and then we picked that one. I was like, "Great." Yeah. So I got it. And then when I got it, they were like, card, right? They wanted my physical card. And and this is when I handed them the physical card, and I gave it to them with one hand, really lackadaisical. Okay, I like kind of like just like threw out the card, handed it to them, and they did like the really respectful, like they grabbed the card with two hands and bowed a little bit, and then I was just like, oh no, I just committed a cultural faux pas. I just, oh no. When they did the little bow, they grabbed the card with both hands. I was like, oh no. And then this is what I found out, the card got rejected again. And then I had to dig through my wallet for cash. And in the cash that I had, this is what it gets really bad, okay? After I handed them my fancy metallic card that got auto denied, I went through my wallet to go give them cash instead. And mind you, this meal was like the equivalent of, I don't know, it was like $4, right? It was very cheap. So it was like a small amount of Korean won. Except when I went to the currency exchange office and I exchanged a ton of money for, like, I pulled out a bunch of Korean won, they only gave me the max bill, okay? So I basically went to go buy a $4 sushi, like inari tray, with $100 bill. So I went in there and I just dropped the max bill and I said, here you go. And I was just like, oh, it feels so bad. I'm committing so much cultural like, it does not look good. I'm not repping America very well. It's like 50,000. It's fine. I don't know. Is 50,000 a lot? It felt wrong. I did. Did you make the man cut 100? I did. I did make them cut 100. Hello, Hopin, by the way. Welcome in. Yeah. I tipped someone that on the street in Korea. Wait, let me look that up. How much? It can't be that much, right? Hopefully. 50. 1,000 Korean won to USD. What did I give them? Oh, it's 36 bucks. It's like not even that bad. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. It's like, that's okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't see, they don't see, it's not that bad. It felt bad though. Like, it felt bad for me. Are we not at a corner store? We're in a department store. It's like in the cafeteria floor level. So it was not that bad. 26 for a $4 meal. Well, it's $36 for a $4 meal. Yeah, it was very cheap. I was very surprised. It's not that bad, surely. Yeah. So yeah, I gave them the food. It was very yummy. It was not. It was like a nice meal. And then after I ate, I like finally had my brain cells back, so I could further explore. You know. I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. Oh, and then at the same time, I had my color analysis appointment nearby. So I was able to navigate to go meet my friend at the color analysis appointment. So it was, oh man, if you guys don't know about color analysis, oh, I'm so excited to show you. Okay, wait, give me a sec. Let me go check the images really quick and get some water. 1 second. Hello, I'm back. That one dude that's still alive. Hello, I'm glad you're still alive. Okay. Pop. Okay, are you ready? So, whoa. Hi. Hello. Welcome back. Okay. So, I went from the mall to a color analysis place. And I've never been to a color analysis place before. I had no idea what to expect, all right? But when I showed up, they did this thing where they made me put on this little headband, like the headband you see on the right. They made me put on this like headband, and it was fully white. So the image that I have here is black, but the one they gave me was fully white. And so when they gave it to me, I was just like, okay, what am I wearing? And I looked really silly. All right. I took really silly. I was like wearing like this traditional headband, and then they gave me like this white apron to put on, and then they started holding these bright and different, well, not bright colors, but they started holding all these patches of color to my face, and they were explaining it, and they were just like, yeah, so you look chopped with this color. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And they were explaining me exactly, like step by step, systematically how I look chopped with each color, being like, yeah, you see like this gray magenta, when we hold it up to your face, you can see like your face darkening and your eye bags getting deeper, and you can see like the wrinkles here. And I'm just like, oh, okay, thanks guys. And then, but then they also show me other colors where it's like, oh, here's here's like this color over here, it like really brightens your face, it makes you appear more youthful and less chopped, and like complements your eyes in a certain way, you know, like they were showing me all this stuff, and I did really appreciate it, and I was like, oh, okay. So they showed me a bunch of different colors, and did all the analysis, and each color patch they put on me, this was like an hour-long process, by the way. They went through almost the entire color wheel, and they would explain to me each color about what works about it, what doesn't work about it, and then even at the end they asked me, hey, do you want any other special colors or like specific fits you're interested in, like we can talk about it too. And they like wrote them all down and gave me like a big sheet, and that's when I found out, and they were telling me that, hey, Carbon, you need to apparently I'm supposed to stay away from muted colors. They gave me specific instructions to dress more, and I quote, like an idol. They told me that I need to wear bright colors, very bright colors. And they're like, here are some of the bright color examples. And they were like, yeah, you know those like K-pop idols where they're like dressing kind of like preppy almost, but also super like colorful. And I was like, okay. And they're like, yeah, so go buy some flamboyant ass clothes. And I was just like, what if I want to be low key? What if I want to be low key? And they're like, oh, if you, this is when they told me, if you want like basic colors, you'll look good in dark black or like blinding white. And I'm just like, oh, so nothing in between, huh? All right. So yeah, nothing in between. I'm gonna try it out. Gray is mid. I wanna be gray. Like, I kind of feel like it's very nonchalant vibes, and it's nice neutrals, okay? Like, it's more it's profesh, okay? If I want to be in like a secretarial setting or like in corporate America, wearing some like grays and like more like burgundy-esque type colors, those would do well, you know? But apparently I have to wear neon purple, so yeah. We'll see how that goes. He wants to be nonchalant so bad. I do, but like everyone says I can't be. I'm glad that I did it though, because it made me go out of my comfort zone. So I will say, like, one of the things here is that, well, you can't, these color analysis is a recommendation. At the end of the day, I still think it's subjective, right? Like, especially because you can wear makeup too to change your face shape and the color of, like, just like the underlying complexion of your face. Like, I think these color analysis things, they do help. Like, it's nice to have a direction, but you don't have to follow it if you have like a color that you really like. That said, it did inspire me to go out of my comfort zone a little bit, and I got some crazy ass fits. Yeah. Can you do some heart pose like idols to go over your hands? I could do a little heart pose with my fits. I was going to post my clothing haul, but then I realized I like use my brain for a little bit. And I was like, posting my favorite clothes online for you all to see after telling you that they are like super standout clothing, I probably shouldn't do that. I think that would insta-dox me. If I'm like walking around a convention center and I show you this neon like green sweatshirt that I got, I should probably not show that. I think it would be better if they were neutrals, but yeah. Cream Bun, hello, welcome in. Nice to see you. Oh, hello, people. Yeah, so I got my color analysis done, and they said, yeah, dress in these like bright colors, or like more extreme contrast colors. So I went out and I got a bunch of clothes. I went on an idol makeover journey. Yeah, so this is me holding up some clothes in Hongdae. I think that's what it's called. Which, by the way, I didn't know this. Wait, I can't say this. I can't say this because it doxes me. I didn't realize Hongdae is a place where they're clubs. I can't say it. Stop. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh. I need to get Tay in here with the correct pronunciation. I went to the clubs. There's a hella clubs here. I did not realize. And I also found out that in Korea, if you're over 30, you're fucking dead, I guess. Because they will kick you out of the clubs. They like ID check you at the door and they're like, are you too old? And then they're like, you have 1 foot in the grave, get out of here. You can't enter. And I was just like, whoa, that's crazy. Yeah. Ricky! Oh! Hello, Ricky! Did you get rejected? Oh, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you if I got rejected for the clubs or not. Ricky! Hi! How are you? How are you? Pulling your strings? Oh my. Hey, Ricky! I was just telling my stream, I went to Korea this weekend to get my idol makeover, kind of. And it was really fun. I had a great time going. I was just telling them how I got this fancy, man, I went to a specialty appointment where they told me that I was chopped with certain colors. They were like, they did this like color patch test where they're like, hey, here, if as you can see with this dark gray purple here, if you wear it, it makes your eye bags really large and you look really chopped and unk. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Thank you, fashion expert. I really appreciate that knowledge. But genuinely, yes, it was kind of nice to see what fabrics worked with me versus not. And they basically held a bunch of colors to my face and then did that. And then I went clothes shopping afterwards. So it was really fun. Mm-hmm. Oh, mine told me that too. Oh, you also got one. Oh, you have to run. Oh, bye, Ricky. Take care. Bye. I hope you had a good stream. And congrats on the new like rock debut stuff. I was really excited to see all your cool model things. Oh, I'm so hyped for you. So yeah. Oh, I have to introduce myself. Let me move on to the next one. So hello, Poppets. Hi. Welcome in. I'm Carbon. I'm an astronaut VTuber. Wait, where's my sorry. Blah. I'm Elvin. I'm an astronaut.
Hi.
Yeah. Also, I'm an IRL scientist and physicist guy. I love doing that stuff. I'm a little not normal about it. Let me show you. I guess. This is my little schedule thing. Yeah, here. So today is a special stream. I'm actually surprising my chat with the fact that I went to Korea. But normally I do like science stuff. So tomorrow I'm doing like a little bit of co-working, but then on the 26th I do like this Otakon panel. I was there. I was a guest at Otakon giving a little mini science yap about how far we are from anime sci-fi. So I'd look at things like Gundams and be like, okay, if we want to build a Gundam, this is how we do it. This is like what we've done so far. This is like our tech path from this many years. And I did that whole talk at Otakon. It was really fun. And then on Thursday that I'm going to do after the Otakon inspired panel yap, I'm going to talk about fucking China. They recently had reusable rockets that they caught with nets that I really want to talk about. And then I want to talk about the Robot Olympics, which is a fun yap for me. So yeah, that's our normal yap talks. Today's just a special day. Today's a special day because I traveled. I did a mini vacation, which I normally don't do. And I got a lot of fun stuff. Like, you see that Shouju shirt? I will show you my my one clothing outfit that I did get. I got the shouju, not shoujo. I got the shouju shirt of that guy crying and drinking alcohol. It made me very happy to see, and I was like, this is what I want to get. So yeah, and I went out clothes shopping, so I got a bunch of new clothes, which were really nice. Some of them are like crazy out there, like biker jackets. I got like these super colorful graphic tees. I was just really happy to go out and get a wardrobe makeover. And I will say about it. The clothes were very affordable. They were very affordable. I was like, whoa, I should just stock up on everything. And another thing that was super affordable that I was like super surprised by and kind of got caught up in the moment. I went to a skin analysis place. So not only did I do a color analysis, I went to one of those skin clinics and had them scan my face. And my God, the friend that was showing me and touring me around the place, I've never felt so self-conscious before. I feel like they've seen me now at my absolute worst, because what they do at the skincare clinics is you go in, they tell you to like take off any makeup and sunscreen you have, and they like wipe down your face, okay? They put your head into a scanner, you close your eyes, and it takes like this really bright image of your face and in different wavelengths, and then they bring you into a room and they blow up your face with huge images on the screen. Like you can see your face in 4K, 8K, HD, like high definition, and they're zooming in on your pimples in every pore, and they're just like, see, this right here is really bad. And I'm just like, oh, thanks guys. That sounds like a nightmare to me. Okay, I will clarify that I say that I'm a chud, but I'm like decently secure in how I look. I know I'm not perfect, but I am happy to like work towards something, you know? I know there's a lot of room to improve, but I also am not gonna like beat myself over the fact that things aren't like insanely perfect. Like I don't care that I don't look like an IRL idol. I would love to look like an IRL idol, but I know that it's a far off goal, and technically one that you never reach, because there's always something that you can improve, albeit like something in your career or something in your like relationship, personal lives, or just like how you look, you know? Like I think if you keep trying like that and like convincing yourself you have to be perfect, you're never gonna get there. So going to a clinic like this was totally fine. I was just genuinely curious to see what the experience was like. So my friend came in with me and they got to see my face all blown up, and they're like, hee, look at your pimples, oh my goodness. And they suggested all these, like, they were like, okay, if you want to, here are like specialty treatments you can get. Mind you, as they're going through my face like that, they also apply this in the bottom corner. They put this like numbing cream on my face, like this white cream, and they put a plastic wrap over my face and have me walk around like that. So I'm wearing this mask thing while I'm getting the consultation for my skin. And so I look like a freaky ass like foil covered monster while they're staring at blown up images of my face in infrared. So like every small discoloration shows up, you know? And I was like, damn, yeah, okay. But they did make some good suggestions. Like one thing that happens with my face is I used to have a lot of acne in the past, you know, and because I've had a lot of acne and it's cleared up a lot. I have like this red flush on my face. Like it's like my face has a lot of red blemishes. Not because I have any active acne, but because I've had some in the past, and like the vessels around it have like burst, I guess. And so there's like this super red undertone that I personally don't very much like, but they were like, hey, we can get rid of that for you. Here's some fucking lasers. We'll just blast it and close and fix that up for you. And I'm just like, whoa, okay, I'm down. Like, let's see how this works, you know? It was not that expensive. And it's like, it was like 3 times more affordable than in America. Like if I wanted to get the same laser treatment in America, it would cost me like thousands of dollars. But in Korea, it was a few hundred, you know? And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I want to feel a little bit better about this aspect of my face. Yeah, let's try it and see how it goes, you know? And as soon as I agreed to it, I'm like, yeah, I'm down. All I saw, what happened, mind you, the skin analysis person was talking to me in Korean, and I had my friend there to translate from Korean to English for me. And so Kitty-chan, welcome in. Hi, hello. So The doctor looked at me and then said something pain, and I was just like, pain? And then I was like, huh? And then my friend looks at me and says, Carmen, they want to ask you, like, how comfortable with pain are you? Like, have you ever gotten like injections before and stuff like that? And I'm like, no. And then they're like, ooh. And they both, after I said no and I shook my head, both the doctor and my friend looked at me and they were like, ooh. And they're like, will you be okay? And I'm like, what? I don't know. Will I? What frame of reference do I have? And yeah, turns out that shit hurt like a motherfucker. They strapped me to a table, not strapped me, but they put me into the room, took off the numbing cream, gave me a plushie, okay? When they gave me a plushie to hold, I knew I was fucked, okay? The second that plushie touched my hands, I was like, oh, this is gonna hurt this is not not good. And so at first I felt like this warm scan on my face. Like I did like a couple types of lasers. So the first one, it was like a warm laser, and my face felt like it was like sizzling a little bit, and I could feel like I was like, oh, you know, some of it is like tinging, it kind of hurts a little bit, but not too bad. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And the next one, it was like a pulsed water jet where they're spraying like water onto my face to cool my face down so that the laser doesn't damage the other areas of the skin. And they're like they're blasting a powerful deep laser into my face, and I can feel it. It feels like someone is like stabbing a needle into me, and I'm just like, ow. And I get hit with hundreds of these blasts within the next minute, and it's just going like, I'm like trying to stay still. All right, and they're zapping me, and as soon as that's done, I'm like tearing up a little bit. I'm just like, okay, this hurts, but surely we're done. And they're like, they look at me and they tap me on the shoulder, and I'm like, oh, thank God, it's done. And then I get out of the room, and as I'm like leaving the room, instead of guiding me to the exit, the attendant points me to another room with another table for me to lay down on, and I was like, oh, we're not fucking done. and I go to this last room, and they have this like laser zap thing, and they're zapping like sunspots and like dark spots that I have, and it's like an electrical arc zap, and they're zapping it like really close to the soft parts of my face, like underneath my eye and stuff like that. Because I had like some discoloration there apparently. And I was just like, oh gosh, OMG, they treated me like a piece of metal on a CNC machine. They did treat me like a piece of metal. I was like going through a manufacturing pipeline. It was like one room after another. I think each room was specialized for one treatment. And I was just like going from one room to the next, and they were just like blasting me. And after every session, after every blast, they would ask me, hey, are you okay? And I'd like weakly lift up my hands for a thumbs up. I'd do like the weak little thumbs up hand. And I was like, ow. I will say though, I do not regret it. And my flush looked better almost immediately. Like genuinely almost immediately. And currently I'm still in the healing process, so I'm like no toners or anything on my face, very basic moisturizer and sunscreen, and basically they told me to stay indoors and to be safe, you know, not to pick my face or anything during the moment while it heals, like during the couple days while it heals. So yeah, I did. My hand was shaking while he thumbs up and accepts his fate. Genuinely, I don't even know why they ask me if it hurts or if I'm okay, because they'll ask me, hey, does that hurt? And I'll say yes. I'm like, yes, this hurts. And they're like, okay, and then they keep going. I'm like, why did you ask me if this micro laser pulse deep into my skin hurts me, if you're just gonna say, okay, yep, that's expected. Like, you can't just be like, hey, does this hurt? And then me be like, yes, it hurts. And then you be like, yeah, it's supposed to hurt. And then blast me again. Like, okay. Bro just wanted to double check you were feeling it. Oh my, I guess. I mean, the numbing cream I'm sure helped a little bit, but like it still hurt a lot, especially with like the deep pulses. That said, I do think I'm clearing up quite a bit, and I'm excited to see where I'll go in a week. A lot of these are supposed to be series treatments where you're supposed to go back and get multiple treatments. I just did a one-off, just like as a for fun thing to see how it would feel. And I will say, damn, beauty is kind of pain. The celebrities you see on TV who have that flawless, perfect skin, I guarantee you they're all going to clinics like this and getting their face blasted by lasers. Like, I'm pretty sure this is like a requirement in order to have that sort of flawless skin. That said, it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. Yeah. I was kind of not expecting it. I was like, whoa, this is a completely surreal experience. So, but I'm glad I did it. So not only did I get my, I did like some laser blasting of my face, I also got new clothes, I did the color analysis, and now I'm feeling like really confident. I'm really excited. Okay, this is sick of me. This is, I'm evil for this. But did I book an appointment to hang out with my friends and go out and eat some bulgogi together now that I'm back in the States with my new with my new clothes? Yes, I did tell my friends, hey, let's all hang out as soon as my skin heals. I actually didn't tell them when I went to Korea yet. I'll tell them later. I'm just gonna show up with my face touched up with my crazy Korean clothes and be like, hey guys, guess what I did last week? and bog them. Okay? I just arranged the entire meeting and perfectly timed it for when my skin would heal just to mog them. Yes. Okay. Let me have a little bit of fun. I did hear that some of them are doing really well though, and one of them got a new job. The other ones one of them finally broke up with their girlfriend that I really dislike. You ever have that friend who's like in a relationship and they're like in one that you don't enjoy, you know? And that was one that I didn't like, and I was like, oh, finally they're fucking done. They're gone. It was about time. So we're gonna drink to that. That'll be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad they're doing well. I am glad too. You know, breakups can be hard. They finally open their eyes. Sometimes it feel like that. Sometimes it takes a moment. I don't really blame anyone though. You can get very in your head about those sorts of things. Wait 1 second, let me blow my nose. Okay, I remembered to mute that time. Okay. Also, I need to show you, speaking of going out to eat, I had some amazing food while I was in Korea. Are you ready? Are you ready for the amazing food? Boom! This was so good. Here's the food tax. In America, you are not allowed to eat raw meat. Not only are you not allowed to eat raw meat, you're not allowed to eat raw egg either. If you eat either of these things in America, it's like suicide. You're not, like, this is not a dish that is available, all right? So when I was in Korea, I had to try it. My friend ordered me, is this beef tartare? Okay, let me explain. The American food manufacturing process has become like so streamlined and min-max that for one, all our eggs have salmonella, okay? If you eat a raw egg, you're asking to get salmonella and die, all right? No one eats raw eggs in America. Like, it is very uncommon. All our eggs are well, one, they're white because they're bleached and processed, and they have to be refrigerated. Another thing, they give salmonella. Raw eggs are not supposed to touch anything else. As soon as a raw egg touches things, you have to disinfect the shit out of it, okay? So salmonella, very bad. Raw meat, especially, super bad. Like, fatal bad. Like, we have a thing in America called mad cow disease, which is basically prion disease, where the protein folding in the meat gets messed up and it becomes almost like a virus, where when any other any other mammalian proteins encounter this misfolded protein, they will also misfold in the same way. And basically, if you eat a contaminated cow with prion disease, your brain will get fucked up irreversibly. Like, it's literally a death sentence. So the fact that I was eating raw meat, I was kind of shitting my pants. I was kind of worried that I was gonna die. Mad cow disease is a real, like, actual genuine problem for American raw meat. So to go to a foreign country where they don't have this problem is insane to me. Like, genuinely mind-boggling. This was the first bite that I took after I broke the egg yolk, and I was having raw egg with raw meat. And I was like, is this my final moments? Is this the last photo I will take? But hey, it's been enough time. And I'm not dead yet. So, like, I was fine. We live, bitch. Like, it's okay. So, yeah, it was great. I had a good time. Did you like it? I will say, it was very tasty. This was actually really yummy. I really enjoyed it. And I'm sad that this is not a meal that I can have in America, because I really enjoyed it. It was really good. It was just like a very nice, how to describe it? It was almost a nice appetizer. It was like a nice light snack. If only, like, I mean, it can be heavy. You can eat the whole thing, but it was a good table sharing food, and one that I really enjoyed. It's similar to sushi. Yeah, if you like sushi, you probably like this. Yeah. So I enjoyed it. Yeah. To destroy prions, so cooked or raw beef won't make a difference there. Oh, you think so? Prions don't get destroyed in heat sufficient to cook food? Really? Is that true? Hold on. Really? Mad cow. Wait. Does cooking food remove prion disease? Really? Because the proteins are still misfolded? They have heat resistance. Oh, then why don't we eat raw meat in America? Why don't people eat raw meat in America? E. coli? It's because we have E. coli! Fuck! Okay, so they do have it, but it has to be, so you can eat raw meat in America, but like you have to buy it from really specially processed place. It's generally not safe for everyday consumption. Oh, there's just, in America, we just have a lot less control. Oh, I'm just, why is it? Okay, mind you, I'm talking to my Korean friend, as like I'm eating this. I'm like, wow, we don't have this in America because of all these things like E. coli and salmonella, right? And they're looking at me like I'm from a freaking war-torn country. Okay, They've never been to America, and they're hearing me describe America like this place where all our food is contaminated. And I'm just like sitting here smiling and eating this dish and being like, wow, we can't have this back home because if you eat it, you die. And it's just like, I was not repping America well, all right? Oh, Beepus, hello, welcome in. And also, oh, congrats on your employment. I'm glad that you got a jobbo. So, yeah, I was not repping America very well. And the thing that sealed the deal with me not repping America well was drinking the alcohol, okay? I took a picture on the side here. The alcohol that they had in Korea, genuinely, I don't like America. Like, the alcohol we have in America is okay. Like, it's still very alcoholic tasting. The shit in Korea is like literal juice. Like, I can't taste the alcohol at all. It's like, it just like goes straight. I forget that it's alcoholic. It tastes like water in some ways. And they also have the rice wine here, which is really good. And I was like, I'm in danger. I'm gonna get shit-faced here. I literally have never drank so much in my life. And I was shocked by how bad American alcohol tastes in comparison. And I was like, no wonder everyone in Korea and like Japan are like freaking alcoholics. Like they just drink all the time. It was deceptively high alcoholic content. And so I was drinking this, and halfway through the meal, I'm like wasted. I've like tried this new food, and I'm like to the point where I'm like, I love you guys so much. Thank you for taking me out here, and the meal here, it's so good. Like, oh, that like it was that bad. All right, that was me in like 30 minutes. It was. It was not good. It was not good. I drank too much. As a doctor, you should not risk it. Cooking destroys prions sometimes. Boiling wet or heat should be at least... To report a brain prion disease in humans from deer meat. Oh, man. Are you saying to not risk eating raw meat in general? I think... Yes. Eating raw meat is dangerous. Eating sushi is dangerous. But like, it's so tasty. It tastes so good. Just like how this alcohol is tasty. Yeah, so I had to be a little careful. It's okay to treat myself. I think it's not a regular part of my daily meal consumption. So I think it'll be okay. Yeah, it was genuinely really good though. Oh my God. The food, the alcohol, yummy. It's like half of the reason why you should travel to a foreign country is to experience the food and drinks there. Like the culture was really fun. I had a great time. Oh, and this is when I learned my second Korean word. So I know 안녕하세요, and I also know when I hold up my alcohol and to a group of people, I go san, and then we clink glasses and then chug. Those are the two words I know. That's it. That's that's it. That's it. Oh, I also know that that the youngest person at the table is not allowed to look at me when they drink, which was really fucking funny. I was not the youngest person at the table. So the youngest person at the table poured us all drinks, and then whenever they drank, they like turned away. Like they cover their face and drink off to the side because they're not allowed to drink in front of me, which is a crazy Korean drinking culture. It's like a respect thing. And I was just like, are they supposed to be doing that? And everyone's like, yeah. And I'm like, can they not? That makes me feel sad. And they're like, are you sure? They're like, yeah, that like in America, we look at each other while we drink, and we like, this is like camaraderie, you know? We don't do, they ask everyone at the table their birthdays down to the month and day so that they can structure the correct like drinking routine. Like they tier list rank you based on age down to that granular detail. And I was just like, no, just guys, relax, chill. Can they not? That makes me feel sad. It's true. That's how I felt. Like I want everyone to be at the table that I'm eating at, okay? Everyone there is equal, okay? We're all here to have a good time. That's another thing I don't like. Like, if I'm going to Offkai, for example, and I'm meeting a bunch of other content creators and VTubers and stuff like that, some of us are much larger content creators than other people while we eat at a table or like hang out, you know? But I don't think that should matter. I think once you enter into a room and you're hanging out with someone, you should just treat everyone the same and be excited to meet people and maybe like make new friends and stuff like that. I don't think like asking people, hey, what's your age down to the month, and then treating me extremely differently whether or not I'm a day or not older than you is crazy. Like, please don't do that to me. Like, please. That's how I feel. Bald eagle noises. Yes, exactly. True patriot. Asian culture overall does that. I like to treat people based off of their merit and how they make me feel, you know? That said, I did have a chance to go visit my boyfriend while I was in Korea. Yes, my boyfriend. We are definitely dating. Me and I went to the T1 base camp and I took a picture with Faker. Yeah, it's true. The allegations are real. I went to go visit my esports hubby. I went to their training boot camp area and I took pictures with him. And this is me this is me with my shoju shirt drinking at the T1 base camp. And I also have to say photo booth tech is genuinely mind-blowing amazing. So after I took this photo, I thought it was really cute. They like handed me this printout, you know? They then sent me a QR code, and in the QR code, they sent me a video. They gave me a video of me posing. Like, isn't that crazy? It was so cute. And I got to select the photos and everything. It's like genuinely the technology for capturing like photo booth stuff from Korea compared to America blew my mind. Not only that, when I was going out at night clothing shopping, every street corner had a specialty photo booth place, and some of them had different themes. Like one of them has a laundry machine, an entire fake laundry machine setup where you can sit next to a washing machine and like carts of clothes. And there are other ones with like little cute headbands. There's like ones where you were in an office. There was another one that was like school themed. There were so many photo booths, and it was like genuinely like mind blowing. It was super amazing. Yeah, I love the vibes. It was 10 out of 10. Yeah, so of course I had to go to the League of Legends place and take pictures. It was 10 out of 10 amazing. 10 out of 10 amazing. Oh, also the place had so much more. Wait, do I have more? Oh yeah, I have more photos. Okay. Let me show you this. They had merch for days for like the T1 base camp place. They had Faker on a freaking graphics card. They have like a specialty T1 graphics card. They have keychains for each of the players. Every player has their own like keychain plus little idol standee card. They have like little pin cushion buttons as well. They have enamel pins with the player name shirts. They even have signed like postcard stuff that you can buy. And I was just like, oh my, this is crazy. They genuinely have merch for days. And inside the store, they also had They also had an entire like Nintendo Switch and PlayStation section, so you could like buy your games here. Oh, and they had little bobbleheads. They had bobbleheads of all the players, which is really cute. They had bobbleheads of everyone. And when you're walking into the base camp, they have like this like red timeline thing, stairwell down, and it's telling you the story of T1, of like when they got started, their championships that they won, and they have like all their like flags and stuff like that. And I'm just like, damn, this shit goes hard. It goes hard. It was really cool to see. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I had a great time visiting Faker in the T1 base camp. And after all of that, I'm pooped, right? Are you pooped? Because like I'm showing you all of this. This is like happening in the span of like a few days. Okay, I did not stay in Korea very long, so I was like jam-packed with stuff. So obviously I had to eat again, and I got food. I got more food that we don't have in America. We don't have lettuce because of the freaking parasite that's going around right now. So I went out and I got some amazing, yummy greens. And I didn't know this. They have this fun food that they cook right in front of you. So they put like the hot stove, they put some chicken on here, and then I think this is like some sort of Korean sauce, unsure. And they cooked it right in front of me, and I was like, oh, this is money, and this is yummy. And I had rice cake with it as well. It was really good. I loved it. I was very filling, and this is when like my mind was extremely blown. This is when I like went like completely like, oh my gosh. After I ate a lot of this, they came in, and this very nice older lady spoke some Korean to my friend, and I didn't know what was happening. But then they poured in some rice, and they made stir-fried rice for me with the leftover sauce. And I was just like, whoa! So first you eat all the chicken and rice cake that you want with the cabbage, and they come in and they make stir-fried rice for you with the leftovers. And I was just like, whoa! This is like very cool culturally. I like it. It was like a zero waste food. It was very tasty. Also, that PNG on the side that people made for me, that was me. I was just like sticking out my hands, and I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. And I also, every time I visited places, I'd also be like, oh my gosh, it's just like in my K-drama. I was super annoying, I'm sure. I was like the most touristy tourist possible, but I had a great time doing it, you know? Like, you gotta, if I'm a tourist, I might as well like fully own up to it. I might as well fully be a tourist. So yeah, it was great. I had a great time. So basically, I think that's, do I have any other food things? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. That's it. And the last thing I did was, I got more clothes shopping. I forgot to tell you about my bathroom story. Okay, buckle up, kiddos. So, I was feeling sleepy. After I ate the chicken, okay, I ate a lot of chicken and fried rice. My belly was full. It was, and I was getting a little eepy, all right? But I still had to go clothes shopping. There were still clothes to be shopped for, you know, clothes to be had. I'm entering my idol makeover arc, okay? I'm trying to have the idol stuff. Okay? So I get a cup of coffee, all right? I get like this really yummy, like coconut peanut mix cream coffee, like they had at a specialty store in Korea. Very yummy. I tried it. Also, Einik, hello, welcome in. So it was tasty. I had a great time drinking it. Now, it had a little bit of dairy in it. I didn't know it had dairy, so I didn't take my Lactaid. I was just like, this will be fine. I go straight into the heart of Hongdae, right? And I'm clothing shopping there. And while I'm there, I try on some clothes. And as I'm in the dressing room with a jacket on and I'm looking in the mirror, I look at my face and I look at myself and I'm just like, oh no, I need to shit. I need to shit so bad right now. I could go right here right now, but there's no bathroom in the clothing store I'm at. And I'm with two of my friends. So I go out of the clothing room. I like put on my clothes again. I hand it all to them and I said, "Can you get these for me? I need to go to the bathroom right now, like right now." And I look at my friend looks at me in the eye and they're just like, "Oh shit." And so they're like, "Okay, we can't go out with these clothes that we have yet to purchase." So they walk me to the door of the store that we're in, and they point to me in a general direction, in the middle of like of downtown. Okay, I'm in a foreign country. I know 2 words in Korean. One of them is hello. The other one is to cheer people while drinking. All right, those are the only 2 words I know. It's bustling nightlife. It's like Friday night. People are clubbing hard. The streets are packed. And they point me down a random street and says, "Look for a red building. There's a bathroom in there. Just go." And I'm like, "Okay." And I just leave into the crowd and go and try to like find the bathroom. Okay. I'm walking for like 5 minutes straight and I still don't see it. Okay. And mind you, I pass by some guy dressed up as literally Mario singing in Korean, causing people to cry on the street. And a miniature like K-pop idol group, like an indie K-pop dance group that's dancing on the street, like recording a TikToks or something. And I also run into, where's this? I'm gonna pull up a TikTok. I need to pull up a TikTok so that you like see the full like crazy thing that I'm seeing. I'm running into every interesting thing you could ever fucking imagine as I'm trying to find a place so I don't shit my pants. Obviously, I want to stop and watch these things, but I can't. Okay.
Hi, I'm new here.
Okay. Do I have it? Oh my god, I found it. I found it. Okay. Where is it? Okay. I run into this guy and his posse. There's like a random this dude right here randomly LARPs as Jack Ma's the billionaire in China son. And I run into him filming a TikTok in Korea. And I'm looking at him, I'm just like, what the heck? And he's like a fancy sports car and stuff. And I'm just like, that's the dude. And he's like walking by with his posse. And I'm like, I need to shit. So, I'm like looking for a bathroom so bad. And I don't see the place. And then I see a coffee shop that's still open in the middle of the night. And I'm like, a cafe. This cafe surely has a bathroom. Fuck finding the bathroom my friend told me to find. I'm going to the cafe. So I go to the cafe. I run in. Oh, also, Dash, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I go to the little coffee stand and I say, bathroom? And they're like, oh, pay first, right? And I'm like, okay. And I ask them, oh, this is my 3rd word that I know in Korean. I learned how to order an iced Americano. And I went up to them and I said, what, an AA, please. I was like, AA? And they're like, okay. And they gave me an iced Americano. And I was like, amazing. 10 out of 10. So my 3rd word that I learned. And then I asked for the bathroom and they tell me to go upstairs. They give me a receipt and they say, go upstairs. And I go upstairs and I go up to the bathroom and the door's locked. There's a code on the men's restroom. Okay. But I didn't realize this. There's like this second floor cafe that's attached to the first floor cafe. And so I was supposed to bring the receipt up to the receptionist at the second floor and they give me a key card. But I didn't know that because I don't fucking speak Korean. So I had to go downstairs back and forth multiple times until they like finally, eventually I pull up my phone to Google Translate and they told me, hey, you have to like get a like key card from the second floor attendant. So I'm like, I see. I go up, I hand in the receipt, they give me the key card, I scan into the key card for the men's restroom. Mind you, it's been like 15 minutes since I almost wanted to shit on the street, okay? I'm doing the little wiggle, okay? I'm like leg dancing a little. I'm ready to die. And you know how when you get closer to the bathroom, the more you need to poop? Like the closer you get to like your final destination, the more you're like your body is like preparing. So I am so ready. I'm so ready to go. I open the men's restroom. It's the size of a closet, like a broom closet. And the only thing inside it is a urinal. It's just a urinal in there. And I was just like, oh my. And mind you, I was ready to shit right then and there. It was just a urinal. And I was just like, no. I was like, I'm going to die. I'm going to die right now. And I immediately close it. I turn to the person who gave me the key card. And I was just like, toilet. I think I said toilet in like the most pained expression. I was like, toilet, please. And then he looks at me and he's like, woman's restroom, okay? And he tells me to go to the woman's restroom. And I'm like, okay. Thankfully, the woman's restroom is right next door. Not thankfully, a woman was using it with her toddler daughter, okay? And so the woman just leaves the woman's restroom and her young, like 10-year-old daughter goes inside. And I'm standing outside of this single stall woman's restroom, staring at the woman's restroom desperately, okay? Desperately staring at it. And this poor older Korean mom probably thinks I'm a freaking creep because she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, a bathroom. And she's like, no. This is the woman's restroom. You have to go in the men's restroom. And I'm like, there's no toilet. There's no toilet. Please let me in, you know? And then she didn't understand what I was saying. So she was like getting increasingly aggressive towards me. She was getting like, she's like, what are you trying to do? Why are you trying to get into the women's restroom, you know? And then the staff who was manning the front cafe had to step in and explain to her in Korean that I am a foreigner who desperately needs to poop and there is no toilet in the men's restroom, okay? And so they're speaking Korean. And then finally, she's like, oh, I see, right? She understands. And then she's like, well, it's gonna be a while. Why don't you sit down, right? And I like go to sit down because, I mean, her kid is in the bathroom. And who knows how long kids take in the bathroom, you know? I sit down, and as I sit down near like one of the cafe chairs, I was like, oh, I shouldn't sit. I like sat down for 2 seconds and I was like, I stand right back up. And when I stand up, the mom realizes that I'm like dying. Like she's like, oh, and thankfully I didn't shit my pants at that moment, okay? And then so she like checks on her kid and thankfully in a timely fashion gets the kid off the toilet, and then they're like going to wash their hands. The washing hand station is a separate section than the toilet, all right? And then so they let me in, I zoom into the toilet, okay? And as I'm going into the restroom, into the toilet stall, another woman who's at the cafe looks at me enter into the stall, and I see her get confused as well. And I'm just like, oh, I don't care what I look like right now. I don't care. I'm going in. So, oh my God. I need to blow my nose again. Oh. Oh, I go in to the toilet, I sit down, and I do my business. And I survive. I was like, I can explain afterwards, I need to live. And somehow 18 minutes have elapsed. I look on my phone, 18 minutes have elapsed, and I somehow did not shit myself. And I was able to go to the bathroom. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have survived. I finally like made it through. And I definitely have made so many cultural faux pas during this interaction. People think I'm a creep, if not a freaking pedophile, but at least I didn't shit my pants, all right? But somehow it gets worse because as I'm done and I'm wiping up and I'm like, I use a bidet actually. I'm done. I get up. I'm wrapping up. I hear the most aggressive knocking on the bathroom door, like knocking on the door. And I'm like, okay. I finish up, I open the door, and out of the door is like 3 Korean girls dressed up in full clubbing attire. Their makeup is like super done. They have like the gigantic lashes. They have like the fancy skin tight dresses, and they see me exit the woman's bathroom in a full chud attire. Okay, mind you, I also just got my face done today. Okay, so my face is like blasted. It's a little red. I like just got the laser treatment. Okay, literally today. And I'm leaving the bathroom, clearly a man, leaving the woman's restroom, and all 3 women stop what they're doing to look at me and gasp. They're all like, oh, and I'm just like, oh my god. I can't. I have to go. And they're like staring at me as I wash my hands, and then I leave. I'm like walking down the stairwell to go meet with my friends again. And as I'm leaving, I'm just like, I grab my iced Americano from the stand that I left there, and I enter back into the streets of Hongdae, and I'm just thinking, wow, this is a core memory. This is like a morbid moment that will replay in my mind as I try to fall asleep. As I close my eyes, I'm gonna get this cringe memory, and it's gonna hit me like a fucking truck 10 years from now. And it's like, oh, at least I didn't shit myself. Loki would never go to Korea again if that happened. Oh no. Hey, I cleaned up, okay? Don't say I left the bathroom in a bad state, okay? I cleaned up, please. All right. So yeah, I did that. Oh, by the way, the story's not done. You know, when I sat down, when I sat down for a brief second and like felt like I needed a poop, I apparently got up so fast in that moment that I had one AirPod, like the AirPod holder like strap on my waist. It opened and ejected one of my AirPods. All right. The next morning, when I was getting ready to get on my flight back to America from Korea, I checked everything to make sure I'd have all my stuff. I packed all my things, and I went to go put in my AirPods so that I could like bop out to some music as I like ride the train to the airport. And I realized I only have one. I only have one AirPod, and I have to catch my train to get to the plane in like less than an hour. I have like 40 minutes. And I was just like, where is my AirPods? And I open up. Thankfully, Apple has this fancy thing where for the new AirPods, you can track each AirPod individually. All right. and I open up the map and I see my AirPods are in Hongdae in the coffee shop. And I was just like, oh! And I have like a flashback to that moment where I like stood up too quickly. And I was just like, oh, just buy a new pair? I can't afford. I just dropped that stacks on new clothes. You guys want me to buy new AirPods too? Holy. And I rushed to go back to Hongdae on foot. Thankfully, I was staying like near enough by. It was like a 15-20 minute walk. So I exit out of the hotel. Mind you, it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like nearly 30 degrees Celsius. Okay, it is hot. The sun is shining, and I'm out there with all of my stuff, and I'm just like, I try to lug my suitcases over there into the middle of downtown to get my fucking AirPods, and I fight my way through. And mind you, I didn't know that my AirPods were in the coffee shop floor. I only knew that it was in the Hongdae area, all right? And so I went to the clothing stores that I visited earlier, and I thought it was there. And so I would like show up this Google Translate message to the cashiers being like, I'm a foreigner. I do not speak Korean. I've lost my AirPods. Have you seen them? And all of them are just like, oh, no. And I'm just like, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, car guy, hello. Welcome in. Hi. And Adam, welcome in. Hello. Yeah, so I went to a few cashiers until eventually I realized, like halfway through, I had like this bright flash in my mind where I was like, oh, it must be the coffee shop. So I go back to the coffee shop, and the coffee shop is closed. It's closed, and it doesn't open until my airplane leaves. And I am through a thin glass wall between me and my AirPods. And I can see on my little tracker that it's within 10 feet. My tracker has a thing that's like, you are within 10 feet from your AirPods. And I look at the side and it says closed. And then out of the woman's bathroom comes a man. It's staff. He's cleaning. It's the guy from yesterday. I see him. I'm banging on the glass. I'm like, please. Please. And then he looks at me and he's shaking his head. He makes the no sign. He's trying to say it's closed. And I fiercely type on Google Translate. I'm like, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I can't type on Google Translate in time. So I reach to my pocket. I pull out my AirPods case with one AirPod inside, and I open it to show him that I'm missing an AirPod. And then he goes, oh, he makes the old face, and he goes behind the counter, grabs my missing AirPod, and then gives it to me. And I was just like, oh my god, yes. And I get my AirPod, and it's and the saga completes. This coffee store was so cursed, I had to revisit it multiple times. And I thanked him so much. I was just like, oh my goodness. Thank you, sir. I said thank you in English. Because I don't know how to say thank you in Korean. It was just... It was all I could do. I get all my stuff. I go to the airport. And then I make it back. And it's fine. Oh. Yeah, so... This image of this guy crying with Shoju, that's kind of me. I'm just like... It was a struggle. I had a great time, but the saga of things was quite wild. The story alone made the trip 5 days longer. Yeah. Yeah. So that is the story of Carbon's Korea bathroom saga. How do you manage to make any trip you take so stressful? It's not stressful. Like, I had a great time. I drank with friends. I got to meet new people. I got new clothes. You know, I got to experience a whole different culture that was really amazing. Like, I got a ton of culture shock, but I had a lot of fun. You know, it's 10 out of 10. Great. Yeah. It's not. It's really fine. Yeah. We're glad you made it back safe. I'm glad to. I'm glad I made it safe back too. Yep. Okay. Let me bring back chat. Let me go hide tiny. Oh, here's full chat. Where's tiny chat? Let me close tiny chat. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Hello, guys. Hi. So yeah, that was my Korea trip. That's a little mission brief Mondays for you guys. I hope you enjoyed my recap. I got a lot of cool things. Yeah, congrats on glowing up. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I visited a karaoke booth while I was there, and my friend said one of their friends who went to the karaoke said that I was cute. I had someone, a native from the area say that I was okay. So I don't think they said I was hot, but they said I was like cute enough, you know? So like that means I'm not chopped. All right? I'm such a looker. Yeah. Oh, I also got a lot of compliments on my nails. Almost every retail place I went to was just like, "Oh my god, your nails, they're really nice." Oh, wait. Do I show you an image? I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'm gonna show you an image of something that I got. This is a bonus. This is one of the things I bought while I was clothes shopping. Okay, I don't want you to judge me. All right. Are you ready? I got these. I found in one of the dress stores that I was at. I found these dress shoes that gave me a good like it was like a good 4 inches of boost. I was like, oh hell yeah, we're height vlogging with this one. So I just realized I'm gonna roll up to my meetup with my friends wearing height boost shoes with new fashion and a recently refreshed face. Like I found some platform shoes, okay? Love and Deep Space cosplayers have inspired me, all right? Those guys are wearing like these gigantic height boosting shoes, and now I'm down. Like my eyes have been opened, all right? So now I'm no longer 6'9", I'm 6'11", all right? 7 feet tall, surely. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited to try those out. I'll see how, like, I tried it out in the store a little bit, and when I like put the shoes on in the store, I was just like, whoa, the world is so different now. CEO, hello, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You went from 4'9" to 5 feet. Excuse me, I'm 190 centimeters tall. Okay. Wait, what is that? Is that 6 feet properly? I don't know what the conversion is. Everything was in centimeters. I had to convert everything. It was really annoying. What's that? Oh, that's 6'2". Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's me. That's me, 190 cm. Real, yeah. 6'7" chat. So yeah, I had a really fun adventure. I had a good time. I got a bunch of fun stuff. Yeah, and I thought about vlog cameraing things, but instead I was just like, you know what? This trip is mostly for me. So a part of the reason why it's a surprise one too is because I just wanted to experience most of the moment and live in live in the moment, you know. So I was just doing my own thing, vibing and not worrying about filming footage or anything like that. And I thought it was really nice. And it was really nice to just experience a different place that's not America, like so culturally different. So my eyes were opened. I had a lot of fun. I will say I'm so sorry, America. I failed to rep you guys I think I failed to rep you guys in every possible way, shape, and form. Like, all the Koreans there who were like, how's America? I was just like, we don't have salad! And I don't think that left a good impression. I think a lot of them no longer want to go to America, and I may have failed us. The only thing I could think about is be like, hey, we have shooting ranges? And I was like, nice cars, I guess? I don't know. They have way cooler skyscrapers than us, okay, guys? They also have nicer clothes and, like, accessories. There's no lettuce, no beef, no eggs. Oh, no. Yeah. But, hey, it was me trying to enjoy my time, so it's fine. It's fine. I guess we have good conventions. Like, we have big conventions here in America for, like, hey, Anime NYC was going on. Yeah. Guns, cars, and nothing else. Explosions, I guess? I don't know what's good in America. The land? That's true. We do have a lot of land. We have a lot of, like, space, I guess. God, man, their transportation is so much better than ours. So sad. I was very jealous of their transportation, how central everything was located. I cry in public transportation. We have rodeos. Yeah, we have rodeos. Yeah, you can go see cows. We have cows and, like, bulls and stuff like that. Redwood trees are beautiful. They don't have trees. That's a thing. Maybe in the countryside, but in the city, it was like concrete jungle for sure. Like, everything was a skyscraper or apartment complex. Oh, we have houses, okay? In America, you can get a whole home. I think everyone I met in Korea had, like, they were in apartment complexes of some kind. That was, like, kind of a bit of a culture shock for me. While we spend more, in America, we spend a lot more in our housing and, like, nice places to live. In Korea, I think they spend all their discretional income on clothes and, like, brand name things. So their living conditions are a lot worse. Which, I mean, like, to each their own. Personally, for me, I like having a nice, humble abode. Rodeos are so fun. I've actually never been to a rodeo. I think I've been to state fairs as a kid, but I've never been to a rodeo. Maybe I should go to one. I have a friend who's a professional bull rider. I haven't talked to them in, like, a few years, but I guess I should go see one of their bull riding things. Yeah, really? Yeah. They broke a leg one time, and I sent them flowers. I have not been to rodeo. Okay, guys, I went to, like, a very sporty school, so not only have I never been to, like, I have 2 friends in the NFL, and I have not been to any professional football game in America, and I feel like I should just, like, call one of them up and be like, hey, can you get me a seat somewhere? I should hit them up. I've never seen that. I haven't watched baseball either. I'm not very much of a sports ball guy, but I mean, I guess it would be fun to experience. Yeah. America also has football. Yes, that's true. I do like the football. It's very fun. For the plot, you must. I feel like, guys, I'm worried that I'm gonna, like, end up with another bathroom story. One time I asked the NFL friend if I could come, and they're like, do you want to, like, pour the water and, like, do the thing? And I'm like, the water boy stuff? And they're like, yeah, you can help me do the water boy stuff for a day. And I was like, I feel like it's gonna be bad. apparently there's like a whole tradition with the water things. I don't know. What if I trip and fall and then like spill everything and I'm still like national TV, you know? Like I don't want that. Like I don't want you guys to see. What if you recognize me? Oh my god, I'm not gonna get my nails done. If someone's gonna recognize me, if you see some guy with black nails like carrying a bucket of Gatorade and then tripping and falling on his face, and then everyone and the camera zooming in, it's gonna insta-dox me. That's gonna be so bad. No, we're not doing that. We're not. Let's not let's not do that. I'm not a clumsy anime girl, okay? I'm very refined. I have great hand-eye coordination, surely. Yeah, totally. Cliff gonna go viral? Stop. Stop. No. I don't want to start an incident, please. Okay. I will wrap up stream today. Today was a fun yaps. We yapped for like, what was it? Oh, it was like a 2.5 hour yap. Not too long. I'm trying to see what normal things that did I miss for Mission Brief Mondays. Oh, we didn't do the furry friend of the week, and we didn't do a picture. Let's do that. Let's do that really briefly. I'm gonna pull those up before we go. Do bum 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 bum. Okay. Ooh, this one's good. I'm gonna show you this one. This is our new furry friend of the week, or should I say, feathery friend. Oh my! Look at this. It's so big. Look at. Oh my god! I love how zoomed into the face this is. Hold on, let me move out of the way. It's a birdie. It's a birdie. This bird is from Sayu Suzuki. They are are they VTuber? Maybe they might be. I love their birdie. This is a cute parrot. Love me some birds. They can be very loud and high maintenance, but very adorable. Yeah, I'm just picking these from Discord. That's our furry friend. That's our furry friend of the week. And I know I showed you a lot of food, so let's look at some food from the Carbonaut community. And this is one food that I am very jealous of right now, and I've been missing since I've returned to America. I probably can eat these, but just in case. This is Short Tea's what? Meal? Lunch? They got lettuce. I am jealous of this lettuce. Look at that green. Look at those greens right there. I want some greens. I want them so badly. Please. Oh, I do want to show this bonus. I'm sorry. I always get baited by the Oshikatsu. If you want to get your food stuff featured, Oshikatsu almost always gets me. Because Cosminimi went out to a fancy dinner and took a picture. Oh, so cute. In Korea, there were so many people with idol Oshikatsu cards. When I was eating in the cafeteria, I watched like 3 girls pull out their little idol like photo cards and take a picture with their meal. I got kind of jealous. I was like, oh my god, I want that to be me. Ah! So seeing people like take pictures of their biases, that was really cute. I liked it. And it was actually very common to see like some of the clerks and stuff, they had like buttons and pins of their favorite idols. Yeah. Gotta take my framed Carbon Emperor art with me to a restaurant. Oh my god, don't do that. Let's get it. Oh boy. Okay. What's another thing? Any other things that I want to do for that I normally do? I did announcements. I like to do a fun fact of the week. Okay. And B-days. B-days and art. B-days and art. Oh boy. Thank you for reminding me. B-days and art. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go through all the B-days. I was gonna celebrate more B-days. But let's see. let's see. I can just scroll through these. Let me just scroll through these. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. This one? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna hide chat for a second, and then I will move over to the side a bit. Okay. Hello. Hello. Okay. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Okay. Birthdays. Let's go through some birthdays, shall we? All right, we're gonna go in reverse order. Ash, happy birthday! I hope you had a good one. Happy birthday to Ash. Happy birthday to Lego. Oh my goodness. I hope you had a good one. Also, thank you for the cookbook from a while back. I appreciate that. I'm gonna compose a birthday song from Nana. Oh goodness. Let's see. Any other birthdays that I missed? Okay, Lego. Is this Saf Jules? Happy birthday! Oh, I love your community art that you give us. It's very sweet. I hope you had a good one. Oh, Axie, it was your birthday recently, and you were here on stream. Oh my goodness. Sorry I missed it. It's been a few days. I guess it's been a couple days, but I hope you had a good birthday. Your birthday. Let's see. Who else had a birthday? Commonwealth of Pluto had a Commonwealth of Pluto? Really? Pluto's an asteroid. I mean, if you want to. I got this really nice journal that I bought from the Smithsonian that says that shows me the solar system, and at the very end it said sometimes Pluto, as for the Pluto lovers out there. Blue music, happy birthday. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Oh, also Neko, I saw your birthday happened as well. Oh, I wish you happy birthday. So I missed some birthdays. I think we need to do a full August birthday. Swoski, happy birthday to you as well. Any other birthdays? Oh, this is my birthdays. Happy birthdays. Oh, these are my birthday wishes. Ah, teehee blushes. Okay, some carbon art. Sort and view. Let me see some art from the date posted. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay, I need to skip the belated birthday art because I'm gonna look at that next week. What's this? Is this Fluffy? Chat, what does he mean by my art looking like yaoi? Look at those eyes. Also, the glorp eyes is really cute. Thank you. I like him fluffy. Adorbs. Thank you for the art. What is this? Oh, it's my colors! This would go so hard as a lanyard. Oh my gosh. As like for it's so subtle too. It's so subtle. It's minimalistically subtle. I like it. Cute. Is this because I said Glorp coin? Is this the new Carbon Glorp NFT? One Glorp coin. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Gachapon. This makes me want to have like a Gachapon token. This is kind of cute. It'd be a nice collectible. You got me. Okay, is that all the art? Yeah, that's all the art we got since last week. This one was from before. Cute. Okay, that was community art. What else did we have? Art, birthdays. Oh, I was gonna tell you a fun fact. Normally I give you guys a fun fact. Today, I think it'd be very fitting for me to give you a fun fact about sunscreen, because I went to Korea and they're like known for their skincare products. Fun fact. There are two main different types of sunscreen, chemical sunscreen and mineral sunscreen. And the way they're different is by the physics is entirely different for mineral sunscreen and chemical sunscreen. Like the name implies, chemical sunscreen, you can usually tell it's chemical because it's like a little bit creamier, and its main function is through chemicals. Okay, they usually use aromatic rings like benzene rings and stuff like that to absorb UV light into a single molecule. So some of you, if you remember from your classes, like the photoelectric effect, where chemical will absorb, a molecule will absorb a specific wavelength of light and then emit out a lower wavelength of light. So that's how most chemical sunscreens work. You craft a chemical, usually with a few benzene rings inside them, that absorb UV light and then down convert them to something else. And they are the reason why they're not recommended for skin that has been recently treated is because the chemical compounds sometimes causes acne, right? They're much more likely to interact with your skin, mainly because the molecular compounds are a lot more complex, and some people are allergic to them. Some people get irritated by them. That's why they are like a little harder to apply for people. That said, they look much better because the alternative is mineral sunscreen, which uses an entirely different effect. And it uses, well, two different effects. One, it uses nanoparticles and geometry. The other is it uses semiconductor physics. So mineral sunscreen almost always looks metallic and it has a white cast. So it's a little shiny and it will never like fully blend out, at least if you're applying it properly. If you no longer see the mineral sunscreen and there's like no white cast, it's most likely you're not putting a thick enough layer. Whereas with chemical sunscreen, they can be highly transparent. Like it looks like your regular skin. You can't even know that you're wearing sunscreen. But the mineral sunscreen, there's some innovations now, but most of them use like tin or silicon oxide. And they use the fact that if you have enough of a metal oxide, when you excite one electron in the metal oxide, it excites all of them. So it's like putting a thin sheet of tin foil over your face, and that helps absorb a lot of the photons. Another one that they use the same principle as fluorescent imagery for bio tagging. They use a quantum dot principle, where if you have a nanoparticle the size of the wavelength, if the right photon wavelength hits this nanoparticle, it'll shake the nanoparticle and expel it as heat. So instead of you getting hit by UV light, these specifically small shaped shiny nanoparticles will absorb the UV light and shake. So that helps protect your skin as well. There's been a lot of innovation to make them more clear, but still you can tell if you have a mineral sunscreen or a chemical sunscreen almost immediately by just taking it and applying it onto your hand or your skin. If you see like a little shine and some glimmer and a white cast, you know it's mineral. If you see that it's like more creamy and more like a lotion texture, it's most likely chemical. And the chemical ones usually work better, but they can be rougher in your skin. The mineral ones, because there's no active chemical ingredient, usually it's just it is more receptive to all skin types. Yeah. Which would you say is more effective against UV? Thankfully, the beauty of SPF ratings ensures that they're both good. Like generally, as long as they're rated well, you can just trust the rating and you can be fine. One is not inherently better than the other. Maybe there's brand differences between like different types, but generally speaking, both are fine. It's just like a personal preference of which one you like. We live in an era of options, which is pretty cool, right? Like I like that. So that's the science of sunscreen, if you want to know. Also, do not make sunscreen at home. There's some people who like try to make sunscreen out of like blueberries and shit and do like homeopathic sunscreens. I'm telling you right now, it is not physically possible for you to manufacture sunscreen at scale at home. The average some physicist took a test of all the most popular at-home sunscreen remedies, and the average SPF rating for sunscreens manufactured using at-home recipes, mind you, the recommended is 50. You know, like when you go to the store, you should get SPF ratings of 50 and above. The average rating for an at-home made sunscreen is 2. 2! Do you know how pathetic that is? You're basically naked. Like, what is even the point of putting it on? So, like, please, don't try to just buy the sunscreen, okay? I'm sure you can find a brand that works for you. Just don't try to make your own mix, okay? Please. DIY sunscreen does not work. I'm begging you. Yeah. Okay. Like, how would that protect against the sun at all? No. What do you think about how Hawaii banned non-zinc sunscreen? Oh! I don't... I think their ban just says they need mineral sunscreen, so you have to use zinc or titanium sunscreen. I think that's totally fine. The reason why they banned it is because they don't want chemicals in the ocean. One of the things that is killing reefs is if you go to the beach, thank you for reminding me, by the way, if you go to the beach, this is an extra fun fact, please wear mineral sunscreen. Because mineral sunscreen is not chemically active, it does not cause as much adverse environmental impact as chemical sunscreen. Yeah, you can actually kill corals and fish with your chemical sunscreens. If you have a mineral-based one, which is using a different mechanism, the likelihood of it impacting the environment is much less because they're not biologically active. So yes, that's why Hawaii bans chemical sunscreens, which I think is totally fine. Like, great move on their part. They're trying to protect their environment. Okay. Anyway, that's my fun fact. That's all we have for today. Thank you for coming in to Mission Brief Mondays. I had a great time with you all. Thank you for yapping with me. It was very fun. It was very fun. Awesome. Okay. Music done. Time to bop out. Okay. I'm gonna go find someone to raid. Thank you for coming in for a stream. I hope you enjoyed my stories. Co-working tomorrow in the Discord server. If you wanna join some co-working, be some productive times, co-work in the Discord server. Wednesday we do the Otakon inspired science panel. Friday I end up on a blacklist and cover Chinese robotics and space industry. Okay, boom. Doo-doo-doo. Bum 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 bum.